Good morning. In this lecture, we will discuss why synchronous motor is not a self-starting. This is the stator of synchronous motor and this is the rotor of synchronous motor, salient pole rotor. So we are giving balanced three-phase supply to the stator of synchronous motor. It will produce a rotating magnetic field. Now consider this rotating magnetic field as equivalent to physical rotation of two stator poles, say N1 and S1. Now at any instant when two poles are at such a position where stator magnetic axis is vertical along AB as shown in figure. Now at this instant our rotor is stationary and unlike poles of a rotor and stator will try to attract each other. So if you observe in this figure, this N2 of a rotor will try to attract it towards the S1 of stator and S2 of a rotor will try to attract towards the N1 of stator. As stator poles are rotating very fast, that is with the synchronous speed ns, and due to the inertia of rotor hardly rotates in the direction of anticlockwise torque, our stator poles changes their position. So in the next instant the stator poles will change their position. That is, S1 will come to the position of N1 and N1 will come to the position of S1 as shown in instant 2. So in the instant 2, now N2 will start attracting towards the S1 and S2 will start attracting towards the N1 and your rotor will subjected in a clockwise direction. Again same thing happen. As rotor tends to move in a clockwise torque in the clockwise direction, again the stator poles changes their position and it will again come to instant 1 position. So in this manner our rotor, though we are giving supply to the stator, we are giving supply to the rotor, our rotor is unable to move, and that's why synchronous motor is not self-starting. So what thing we'll do to rotate or to start our synchronous motor? So what will happen if we rotate our synchronous motor by means of some external supply or by means of some external device near about or somewhat less than a synchronous speed. So if we rotate our rotor with the help of some external means near about equal to the synchronous speed and then we are giving supply to the stator, then it will be possible for a rotor to get pulled in the synchronism with the stator. Okay. So this we will discuss in the procedure to start a synchronous motor. Now how to start a synchronous motor? As we know, first we are giving three-phase supply to the stator winding to produce rotating magnetic field. Then as we have discussed, first we have to drive our rotor by means of some external DC motor or small induction motor with a speed equal to or less than the synchronous speed. Now your rotor is continuously rotating and then you are switching on the DC supply on a rotor. At this position, the both stator and rotor magnetic axes are near to each other. Then the force of attraction between the two will pulls both of them into the magnetic locking condition and your rotor and stator will get magnetically locked. Then at a particular instant when we are giving supply or when both the fields are magnetically locked, stator pulls the rotor in a synchronism, and after pulling rotor into the synchronism we can pull off or we can switch off the external device or we can remove that external device. Thank you.